What's up, everybody, and welcome back to For the Money. I am your host, Logan. With me in the studio, Bam Barrero.
Yo.
With us in the control booth, Nick Von Brick.
Hey.
We are on to the 2026 Open Championship, the fourth and final major on the calendar. I'm going to be honest with you, though. Football is just around the corner. It's so close, you can smell it. So I'm going to have one play this weekend because I've been losing my ass betting golf. Nick's had a good year. Bam's had a good year. I have not. Nick nearly nailed a winner last week with Matt Fitzpatrick at the Scottish Open. But it's the Open Championship. We're going to Royal Birkdale, and we're going to try to make some money on the golf course. Hit the like and subscribe button if you don't mind. Mm-hmm. Before we get to that, we got to talk about what happened with the UFC this past weekend. And I'm not even kidding when I say I think that was the whole... Trying to gather my thoughts because a lot happened. So Conor McGregor was making his return after 5 years off, and it was this big hyped up thing. The way that Conor McGregor went out, I think, set the UFC back in a way that nothing else could. I think that's going to do a serious amount of damage to a brand that's been struggling to find a new face of the promotion. And so Conor's finally coming back, but something just felt off. People were talking on social media in the lead up to the fight, and we even talked about it on this show where we were like, is he going to fight? It felt off. It didn't feel like a Conor McGregor fight week. The hype wasn't really there. And it was just odd the way it was playing out, the way he was talking in the press conference, the way he looked walking out of the tunnel. Everybody by now knows we got to see one kick thrown from McGregor, and he apparently blew his knee out on that kick. But something smells funny. Something's fishy here. Whether it be McGregor storming out of the octagon and leaving the stadium immediately, whether it be Dana White having a different tone in his press conference from what we're used to, saying one thing and then coming back and reiterating the same thing, like, 80 million views on the video. If something was off, you'd have saw it. Somebody would have saw it. The biggest, most damning thing is when Conor McGregor goes to take his shoes off as he's about to enter the octagon. Take your shoe off with your foot. No one hops the way he hopped. You do that if your knee's hurt. So everybody's working overtime. John Anik's on the mic, and all the guys in the promotion are on the mic telling you, like, the conspiracy theorists, and you don't know the sport, and this and that. You can't tell me that the vibes were off on that fight, whether it be him in the locker room before the fight or the walkout, just his overall mood, his vibe, the way he was standing in the octagon as Buffer's calling his name out. It looked like a guy who knew what was about to happen. So this was the most hyped up, or this is the biggest athlete, a top 5 athlete in all of sports, probably in current day, in terms of the draw and the eyeballs that he brings to whatever he's doing. So for it to go out the way that it did, we're like, he slipped. Stands up, he slipped again. Like, that's weird. Throws a punch, falls. We're like, no way. No way this is how it's going to happen. So for him to go against Poirier, break his leg after taking multiple years in between those fights, and then 5 years later, you come back and you get 30 seconds of a Conor McGregor return that didn't even feel right. And then you have everybody coming out of the woodwork to tell you that, no, nothing's wrong here. Smells fishy. So what were y'all's thoughts on it?
I don't know. It was, obviously I think it is fishy because I don't know about you, but I didn't see like a snap moment of his knee.
Yeah, I know people were diagnosing the video and saying, like, you couldn't see, like, the explosion or whatever.
Yeah, and usually whenever
the rupture.
Whenever you see a ligament rupture, you've seen it with Odell in the Super Bowl, things like that, like a non-contact injury, you'll see whenever that bone slides a little bit from when it pops. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Like, at least it wasn't clear as day to me. Usually it's pretty clear, and I can be like, okay, something just happened in that knee. I didn't see anything like that. It seemed like it was already unstable going into the fight. and then whatever, just collect the bag, go in there, throw one kick, act like it happened on the kick, and
Yeah. Yeah. For those listening, Bam does have a degree to back up what he's saying. People are listening like, who the fuck is that guy to tell us about his knee and rupturing? Bam went to school for it.
yeah,
In a sense. No, I mean, I really do. I am serious where, like, it's who is the face of the UFC right now? I don't think there's a clear-cut, definitive answer. You've got Topuria just now losing to Justin Gaethje. Pereira lost on that same card. Is it Sean Strickland? Because they won't even let him into the White House. So they won't let him on the grounds. I don't know who the face of the UFC is, but when Conor McGregor's coming back, it's must-see TV. And the whole vibe of that felt off, which leads me to believe that they knew something was wrong. Why would you come out and throw that fucking stupid ass kick to begin with? I don't.
yeah. I don't know.
That's the big question is if he was injured, like if there was he got injured in training or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, why would you even risk throwing that kick?
Yeah.
But it definitely did look like he hobbled on that leg when he took his shoes off.
No, people can try to dispute that all they want. It's indisputable. You don't take a shoe off and respond the way that he did. He hobbled twice and then put it down. That's not how you take. We did it right here. I took my fucking shoe off. You don't do that. You take your foot out of that shoe and you have to put your foot down to take. Like, it's not a natural motion to take your foot out of your shoe like that and not immediately put that foot on the ground. His knee was compromised. I will not be convinced otherwise, and people can work overtime to try to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. His energy was off, like what we've never seen from Conor before going into the octagon. So I really do think that did almost borderline irreparable damage to the UFC's brand, and Paramount must be vomiting on themselves for the amount of money that they just paid for that.
They paid McGregor $30 million.
Oh, I'm just talking about for the deal with the UFC. I mean, they probably were promised a McGregor fight, and that's what you get. I feel sorry for the people that paid for a ticket to go see that in person. But it's like, is Paddy the Baddy going to be the face? Because he's exciting as shit, and the walkout song's fantastic, and it gets the people going. But is he really going to be the face?
He's a star. He's just not.
He is a star, 100%.
He's just not on that level of skill.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. My question would be, who is the face of the UFC? But for that to happen with McGregor the way it did, and then for it to feel the way it did after, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not a good look.
When we were watching it and that happened, I don't know about y'all, but I had like this butterfly type feeling in my stomach. Like, it was sickening, literally.
Yeah.
Not because of like the gruesomeness of the injury, but more
the money that we lost on it. It was sickening. I agree. But no, yeah, it is. Whether you bet on it or not, it's still a moment. It's a big time moment when that dude steps in there to go fight. Mm-hmm. It's a big time moment. I'll never forget where I was sitting at the exact moment when he knocked Jose Aldo out. It's a big time moment. There's few people that can. You stop what you're doing to watch them do what they do best, in whatever form or fashion that is. There's few people on the planet that can do that have that much of that star power. He's got it. So for it to go that way, like, he's done. I know people don't want to, he'll be back. But he's done. He is done. It's over. You could see it in his fucking face. He talked about how he was drowning himself in a proper 12 bottle. You can see it. He looks like he has been through the ringer. So I understand he found God, and that's great. And he's posting about it non-fucking stop. More power to you. You won't be able to convince me that he was not compromised before he got into that octagon. So, well, yeah, you storm out of it's just the whole optics of it were terrible. So that's my thoughts on it. But
yeah.
All right, let's get to the 2026 Open Championship at Royal Birkdale. The field is going to be 156 players. The cut is going to be top 70 plus ties. Your defending champion is none other than Scotty Scheffler, who has yet to win a major, or let me rephrase that. He's yet to win a signature event, let alone a major, if I'm not mistaken, this season.
Yeah.
So
also missed the cut last week for the first time in like 4 years.
Yeah. So the yardage on the course, 7,223 yards. It is a par 70. Only one water hazard on an otherwise manageable course where accuracy is going to be key. But it's more about ball striking than the actual course throwing difficult shots at you or anything like that. It's pretty open. There's not any anything you really got to worry about in terms of trees or things like that. So what's going to be key here is distance control, and you would expect there to probably be a little bit of wind, and we're playing. But it's not like your traditional links course from what you can see. So, as always, strokes gained approach is going to be very key. If you can keep it in the fairway, you're going to be able to score. So, like I said, I only have one guy, and it ain't an American, I can tell you that. We're going with your guy from last week, Matt Fitzpatrick. We're going to go Fitzpatrick, I think 18-1 was the best number. Number one in strokes gained approaching the green. He was T3 last week. Looked like it was going to be his tournament, to be quite honest with you. And then he kind of fell off and faded there down the weekend. But who gives a shit about that tournament, really? So I felt like he looked sharp enough. I think with just what we've seen from Scotty, and I am worried, is Scotty going to go a full calendar year without a major win? And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he's won a signature event. So is that going to be the case? I mean, what I told you, I don't know if I said that on here, but my prediction is that Scotty's going to get blanked in the majors and not win shit, and then he's going to win the PGA Championship. He's going to win the biggest purse, and he's going to remind everybody heading into the following season like he's still the guy. That was my prediction, I guess, like a month ago. But yeah, it looks like 17 plus 1750 on Fitzpatrick. Do you see anything better?
No, that's what I saw.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that. Which way? Where are you going for your first one, Bam?
So I took this guy in one of the parlays last weekend.
How did those do? Did you win any of them?
I won the first one, the plus 165 for Rory. Chris Gotterup, top 20, top 30.
Nice.
And then the second one, 2 out of the 3 legs hit, but Xander can't make a cut. So that one would have hit if that were to happen. But anyway, this week, going with none other than Rory McIlroy, 9-1. Like you said, not many hazards at this place. 7,200 yards is a pretty lengthy course for a par 70, in my opinion. So you need someone who can put the ball out there, and he is second in driving distance this season. Also second in strokes gained total, and first in strokes gained approach the green this season. He's got a couple wins under his belt this year. Came in 7th last week, and 7th in the PGA Championship, and then 12th at the Memorial. I can see Rory pulling this one out for his second major of the year, so I'm taking him for 9-1.
I love when you word it that way. I can see arguably the best golf on the planet winning this tournament. Can you really?
Yeah, I can. That's why I'm taking him 9-1.
Yeah, anybody could see that. That's like saying I could see Tiger Woods fucking banging a Waffle House waitress. Anybody can see it. Yeah, he's number 2, strokes gained total. Matt Fitzpatrick, number 3. I'd argue this has been the year of Fitzpatrick outside of the majors. He has won the big one before, but he's been pretty he struggled in them this year, but this is home field advantage. Nick, where are you going for your first play for the weekend?
I'm gonna go to Cam Young, 30-1. We've seen a dip in his performance in
Can't putt.
the last 4 or 5 tournaments he's played. Outside the top 20 in 4 of the 5. Off the tee, though, statistically, he's still doing well. He's taken a couple weeks off the tee. Strokes gained, he's 12th. Strokes gained approaching 25th. Total driving 7th. A big thing here, it's every time we go to these par 70s, it's going to be bogey avoidance and in par 4 scoring average. Bogey avoidance, he's 14th, and par 4 scoring average, he's 9th. So maybe a little bit of a bounce back performance here for Cam Young after taking a couple weeks off. I'd like him top 20 plus 120, and we'll take him 30-1 to win.
I'll go top 20. Can't putt, but you know what? He's 85th. You know who's 84th? Matt Fitzpatrick. What was it? Top 20 what?
Plus 120.
Okay. Well, that's all I got. What else you have?
I got one more to win. This guy's been playing pretty well recently. First at John Deere a couple weeks ago, 11th last weekend. Going with Chris Gotterup, 9th in total strokes gained, 10th in strokes gained off the tee, 27th in putting strokes gained, 28th in green and reg percentage, and he also bombs the ball, 7th in driving distance. Playing well recently. I'll take him 33-1. And then I'm doing another
Parlay.
parlay.
Lay it on us.
I'm going to do all of them top 40. Okay. Wyndham Clark, Chris Gotterup, and Rory McIlroy, all top 40, plus 199.
Wow. Who's the weakest link there? Is it Wyndham? It's got to be Wyndham, right?
He's been playing pretty well recently.
Wyndham's been in the top 20 the past 10 weeks, it seems.
Wyndham's 39-1 to win, so, and Gotterup's 29. So yeah, it's got to be Wyndham.
So you got Wyndham Clark, Gotterup, and
Rory, all top 40. Wyndham, his last 6 tournaments,
Well, yeah.
first, third, 11th, first,
Yeah,
5th, 13th.
Yeah, he's been doing well.
Yeah. So, top 40 parlay: Wyndham, Gotterup, McIlroy, plus 199.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going, this might be my favorite one. I'm going Sam Burns, plus 4,500.
Well, I got to hit you with some news here. Sam Burns might not play.
Broke something?
Nope. His wife is pregnant and due, and may have already had the baby, but maybe not.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, questionable on if he plays from what I saw.
Well,
If he plays, though, you
he's
can
not
have
gonna
action on him.
Start playing and then fly home, is he?
Fuck yeah, he is. For the birth of his kid?
Well, why would he just not stay home to begin with?
Well, he probably will.
That's what I'm
But
saying. I don't want him to start round 1 and then withdraw.
that's a risky run. Find out how much he
Christ,
cares
man,
about
I
his
think
kids.
Sam Burns is knocking on the door of a major win.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But his kid's knocking on the door.
What's more important here for Burns?
You'd have to imagine legacy.
I mean, a major win, or
Yeah.
there's no better reason to miss the birth of your child than that.
Yeah, I agree. Couldn't agree more.
But yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, he if he plays, which
It looks like this isn't the first one. Yeah, no, for what it's worth, this is the second. So it's not like, oh, I can't, like, where were you for the birth of your first child? It's like, where were you for the birth of your second? Winning the fucking Open Championship. Ever heard of it?
I mean, you ever heard of just bringing the wives with you?
What do you think he named his first kid?
Was it a boy or a girl?
I'd imagine boy.
Thaddeus.
I guess that's not the worst guess. They named him Bear.
Oh shit, pretty close.
He ain't winning shit.
Bear Burns.
Bear Burns.
Yeah, that better be a boy.
It says, while there's widespread speculation that Sam would skip the 2026 British Open to be home for the delivery, he was surprisingly spotted on site at Royal Birkdale preparing to compete in the final major of the season.
There you go.
But if she goes, oh, my water broke, he's got...
The baby definitely wasn't born yet.
No, it doesn't appear so.
What the hell, man?
Did Sam Burns' wife give birth? Tell me that, AI. Oh. Maybe so. Yeah.
He's going to do it for a second son.
Sam Burns in it. Okay, then this is breaking news. Sam Burns and his wife, Caroline, have welcomed their second child. Congratulations to Sam Burns. What are they going to name this one? Tiger? Fucking idiot.
Bryant.
Bear Bryant. With LSU, you fucking idiot. Yeah, I guess he's gonna play.
Yeah, then I'm going with him. Plus 4,500. He finished second at the U.S.
He didn't
Open.
want to take care of that baby.
No, I mean, everyone just wants to go golfing, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he's like, yeah, it's fucking. They cry a lot, and shit, right after. They don't sleep much. Well, I guess they do, but and come on, he's not taking care of that baby. He's at the range. Yeah, I guess it's gonna go. You know what? I'll take Sam Burns too. Yeah, sometimes the stories write themselves. What is his odds?
45-1. Plus 160, top 20.
I'll go to win.
Um,
The broadcast is going to be frothing at the mouth talking about he just had
off the
second
tee
kid.
and approaching the green, he's not wowing anybody, but he's still above average. Putting is where he excels, right? One of the best putters on tour, fourth in strokes gains putting.
Unless the tournament's riding on it, but yeah.
Yeah. And then the putting really translates to scoring, right? Par 4 birdie or better percentage, he's fourth. Par 4 scoring average, he's fourth. It just, like I said before, it feels like he's knocking on the door of a major win. If it's not this one, it certainly feels like he's going to get one next year. So we'll take Sam Burns, 45-1 and top 20 plus 160.
Okay.
I'm also taking Tom Kim, top 20 plus 178.
He just won last week.
Yeah, I know.
Pudgy son of a bitch is going to have a fucking fallback to her.
I almost took Tom Kim last week.
That's what they all say.
And then I was looking, and I was like, he's too bad off the tee. He doesn't have the distance.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't matter. Strokes gained approaching, he's fifth. Driving accuracy, he's good enough, 29th. Strokes gained around the green, 34th. Scrambling, he's first. Bogey avoidance, 6th. And par 4 scoring average, 9th. I don't see why Tom Kim wouldn't
compete
here. So we'll take Tom Kim nearly 2-1 plus 178 for a top 20 finish.
And is that all you have?
Yep.
All right. To quickly recap, I'm going to take. You're done as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Matt Fitzpatrick to win plus 1750. Sam Burns to win 45-1. Cam Young top 20 plus 120.
All right, I'm going Rory McIlroy 9-1 to win. Chris Gotterup 33-1 to win, and then all top 40 parlay: Wyndham Clark, Gotterup, McIlroy at plus 199.
All right, I'm going Cam Young to win 30-1. Sam Burns to win 45-1. We're going Cam Young top 20 plus 120. Sam Burns top 20 plus 160. And Tom Kim top 20 plus 178.
There you go. That is our best bets for the 2026 Open Championship, the final major on the calendar. We got to close it out the right way with a winner. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're feeling generous. If you want to help the page, that's the best way to do it. Do you have anything to say before we go?
Nope.
What about you?
Nope.
Y'all have a good one. Good luck.